I'm thrilled to be here in our Culinary Heart kitchen, where all the action happens, where we showcase the latest in appliance technology to our customers. I'm also really happy to introduce us to award-winning top chef Jed Gerrard.
Thanks for that, Mick. Love being here in the Culinary Heart and being able to use these amazing world-class appliances, as well as showcasing the famous WA produce that we have.
Yeah, I'm passionate about the West Aussie produce as well. And wait until you see what Jed's cooking up for us. Steamed barramundi with ginger and shallots.
Today we're cooking with the Falcon Nexus cooker. It's the first upright steam oven in Australia, and I'm really excited to be using some beautiful West Australian produce. We have some lovely local barramundi here from Cone Bay in the Kimberley, and we'll be serving that with some beautiful Cantonese flavours. We have some Chinese cooking wine, some light soy, ginger shallots, some garlic, and a few other aromatic herbs. The first step is we are going to turn on the oven and preheat the steam function. The great thing about this, we can cook the rice and the fish at the same time with the steam function on the Falcon oven. We have some beautiful jasmine rice here. We're going to simply put that in the bottom of the tray, and we're going to add 1 1/4 cups of water. So we're going to get this going. It's going to cook for 10 minutes on steam while we prepare and marinate the barramundi, and then we'll move on to the next step. We've had the rice in the Falcon oven for 10 minutes. So the rice is just partially cooked, and this is a great little trick now to impart a lot more flavour into your rice. We have the fish that's been marinating for 15 minutes in the Chinese cooking wine, as well as the light soy. Okay, so the next step here is we're going to take a steam tray, so a perforated tray, and we're going to place that on top of the rice. Now we're going to take the barramundi. This is also great with baby snapper. If you don't like whole fish, you can also just do a fillet is absolutely fine as well. Okay, so we're going to put the barramundi in the steam tray on top of the rice. We're going to cover this with some ginger, some spring onion, and now we're going to pop that back in the oven at 95 degrees for 15 minutes. And what's going to happen is the barramundi is going to steam all that beautiful juice from the marinade, the natural juice from the fish, as well as the ginger and spring onion flavour is going to drip down into the rice, giving the rice a really nice depth of flavour. So while that's doing its thing, we're going to take all this beautiful marinating liquid from the barramundi, and we're going to create our sauce with this, okay? So we have the light soy, the Chinese cooking wine in there. We're gonna add a little pinch of dashi powder. So this is a powder that's readily available at any Asian grocer and some supermarkets. It's a great little hack. It's basically a smoked bonito katsuobushi from Japan with kombu made into a stock, and then they freeze dry it, and so it's a really convenient little powder that really adds a lot of flavour and a lot of umami to dishes and sauces. Now we're just going to pop that on the heat to bring it to the boil, and then we'll finish it with a little bit of ginger and shallots. Okay, so the sauce has been brought to the boil. This is that lovely light soy Chinese cooking wine and dashi mixture. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to add a little bit more ginger just to re-emphasize that lovely flavour, and just a little bit of garlic. I add it at the end after it's boiled just to keep things really fresh and fragrant. Okay, that's looking fantastic, and we're just going to finish the sauce with some beautiful fresh lime juice for some acidity, which always goes fantastic with fish. So there we go, about half a lime. Now it's always important, you know, to taste everything that you're making. It might need a little bit more salt, it might need a little bit more lime. Yum, that's delicious, that's perfect, just what I want. Okay, great. The barramundi is just a couple of minutes away, and the great thing about the Falcon steam oven is you can steam things on multiple different levels at multiple times. So we're just going to finish with some beautiful bok choy to complement the barramundi. You can use any Asian green vegetables you like. Choy salmon is also equally delicious with the barramundi. Okay, the barramundi has been in the oven for 15 minutes now. It's really easy to tell if this fish is cooked. It will just easily flake away from the center there. As you can see, that's just perfectly cooked. And the great thing about the steam function on this oven is it helps food stay really moist, and it's also a really healthy way of cooking. Okay, so we're just gonna let that fish rest for a couple of minutes. And then underneath, as you can see, we have this beautiful jasmine rice, and it's been incorporated with all the flavors from steaming that barramundi. So all those beautiful natural juices have dripped down into the rice, and this is just gonna be a lovely accompaniment to the dish. Okay, so there's that rice. We've just garnished it with a little bit of coriander and chili, but you can garnish it with whatever you like or just leave it plain. So next, for this beautiful fish, we're gonna place the steamed vegetables on the bottom. As you can see how fresh and vibrant everything comes out of that steamer, and it's just so easy to do. There we go, there's that beautiful barramundi from Combe Bay in the Kimberley. Now we're just going to finish the fish with that lovely marinating liquor of the Chinese wine and light soy that we brought to the boil and seasoned with a little bit of the dashi powder, as well as some garlic and some ginger. So you can just be very generous with that and just pour that all over that barramundi. And we're going to finish with some really yummy crispy shallots. So you can make these yourself, but it's a lot easier. You can just get them from the supermarket these days, and that will just provide a really nice crunch and contrast to the really moist, flaky barramundi. And for the very last touch, we're just going to finish it with some beautiful fresh lime juice. And there we have it, guys, the beautiful Combe Bay barramundi with the shallots and ginger, with some beautiful steamed jasmine rice that's been seasoned with the natural cooking juices from the fish.